Are you standing on business? Are you?
Wengine understand, but
Flamingo.
Standing on business means taking care of your responsibilities or basically putting your money where your mouth is.
Write down your values. Look at them and I'm like, is this person compromising any value? And that's how we define healthy.
Kwani nini, what is the worst that can happen? When text, when pigie, when kwani nini ita happen? Si unamdai, piga.
Ain't no way umeona hiyo red flag ya kwanza unajiambia that's the only red flag that can be there. What makes you think hadi hiyo red flag moja haitakuwa reason enough for you to leave?
Uendi kuambia mtu mwingine ati nasikia na attractive ndio akuaffirm. You get?
That's
get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so that ndio tunaambia even in relationships, don't make that person do everything.
But ask God to keep you accountable and he will. He will. You may not think so, but trust you me, he will.
Welcome to My Take by Noni, where you get to see the world through the lens of two funny, quirky, creative Gen Zs who are sugar, spice, and everything nice.
Here, we give our 2 cents on life, societal norms, and basically anything that answers the question, why?
Does it need an opinion?
Trust us, we've got it. I'm Muthoni.
I'm Gathoni.
And this is My Take. Hi, beautiful.
Hi, handsome.
I'm Muthoni.
I'm Gathoni.
And this is My Take by Noni. Woo! Woo! I hope wanasemanga pia wao.
Woo! Wanasemanga na sisi intro. Hey, beautiful. I'm handsome.
I'm Muthoni. I'm Gathoni. I'm a cat.
Wanasema vile tulikuwa tunaimba ile wimbo ya wimbo za cartoons, theme songs.
Tulikuwa
uko unaimba?
Yes, kana watch cartoon. Martin.
Uko na alama kwa miguu?
Alama kwa miguu?
Alama kama hizi. Uko sure?
No, hapana. Nimeikuwa
blue band. Tuendelee.
Nimeikuwa nayo. Labda watu.
Umewahi.
Sijui
ati uko nayo.
Sawa, tuangalie.
Wetu tuendelee tu.
Mnashanga ladies dressed in black.
We mean business.
We have come here for business.
Business.
But then tunaka official hivi because tuna stand on business.
Taki mchezo.
Yeah. How was your week? Adi tume jump right in. How was your week?
My week was amazing.
Another banger kwanza.
Another banger.
Another banger.
My week was just fine.
Cool.
My school was just fine.
Your school?
Girl,
are you standing on business? Are you really standing on business?
My week.
You're joking with
my week was amazing. I just did the usual. School, gym, home. All the shebang. There was nothing new I did.
All the shebang. What's the cool word these days? Shebang kabang. Unasemanga hivyo.
Hebu tuambie highlight hayo.
Unaona venye niko on business, but hadi niko na koti. Jumpsuit. They're standing on E2024. My week has been it has been good. I've been exhausted. Unajua tulikuwa ubaya kushoot na drop video baadaye ni ati unajua episode 3 when I was editing it nilikuwa nasikia nikisema ati hiyo wiki nililala sijui school was amazing I didn't have school nililala hiyo wiki tukidrop episode 3 my lord I wish I could have that sleep right now but my week has been good. Yeah, it has been amazing. Yeah.
Happy for you.
What's your song for the week?
My song of the week is Tokyo.
Tokyo?
Yeah.
And this is
by Sizwe 19. It's an piano song. Mnafanya mapiano iko na bad rap kwa sababu unajua tu TikTok videos alafu ni hype piano watu waribia genre yetu
wote mnakaanga possessed.
Wow, mimi mwenyewe nikidance hivyo natumacho huko juu. Lakini nimeshindwa. Netflix nikidance hiyo. Macho zienda juu. Zina
Madam macho zenyu.
What is your song?
My song of the week. Chapon kwa naimba Ginger. My song of the week is nilikuwa nimesahau. How can I forget my song of the week? Kunywa maji.
Ukimaliza kunywa pombe. Peleka maisha pole pole. Najipe mwenyewe zitoke. Nitangwaje ni mbwembwe.
Mbwembwe. Bas. Mimi Kenyan girl all the way. But Kenya kuna mapiano.
Okay, ni akina Reckless niliona wako na genre yao ya abanto na mapiano ya.
Reckless ni yule alikuja school.
Wa Madrid.
Ulikuwa au kwa?
Hiyo time nilikuwa home.
Mimi hadi sikungangana kumuona man. Hiyo video man.
Mlikuwa mnakimbililia kina Sean. Sean MMG
ilijua Sean MMG hiyo siku. Nilikuwa nasema nini? Kama ni manje video sometimes. Hadi Reckless kwa namjua. Hadi sijua sikwambia wimbo gani.
Walai. Ameimba panda na unabakana
hapo ni mwanasirika high school bang ilikuwa high school lakini watu walikuwa wamesukumana. We are talking about our talent show but they must relate so today actually we're just going to jump right on it.
Today we are standing on business. Atutakiwa mchezo. We do not want those jokes that I'm done with him. Leonie, I'm done with him. Si Rudy is really Hello.
No,
mbio. Once I had a friend, Kai. Niwe nakuanga na friends funny.
Unaenda kwake unapata mwenye alikuwa na stand up hivi.
Alikuwa kwangu. Tumechill tu tuna watch movie. Alikuwa ana stand on business. Akapigiwa simu. Akaambia, I miss you. I want to see you. Nini? Unajishtuka Uber boda at 1 a.m. From Rongai to Utawala.
Huyo itabidi tumemground
to Utawala. Okay, it's not my friend anymore, but Rongai to Utawala 1 a.m.
Okay, from Rongai. What? Wacha? All right.
So let's take the jokes. We are standing on business.
Are you standing on business? Are you?
Wengine understand, but
Flamingo. With the hands hivi. Wengine ni statue. Upepo wa watingizi wako
sasa ni mimi. Sasa ni mimi.
Wako planted, grounded, tuko strong. They're not even trees. They're not on statue. Hey, are you standing on business?
I am standing on business.
In all sectors of your life? That is where I get you. Are you standing on business on all sectors of your life?
Before we even start there, let us give them the definition of standing on business.
But this standing on business, it's a slang, I guess.
Yeah.
It's not on Google. So you'll find it here only on My Take. What? Maybe that's iko Google. Google unasemaje?
It means, according to my notes here, taking care of your responsibilities.
Bro, nani child hadi uli Google. Hadi ka ulisema hizo first class. Hivi ndo mnaziatain. Mimi niko na 2 points hapa man.
I did my research. According to Google, standing on business means taking care of your responsibilities or basically putting your money where your mouth is. You say something and you do it. I say I'm not going to text that man. I don't text it. I say I'm going to start the gym on Monday. I start on Monday. I say I'm going to start a business. I start it. I say I'm going to cut you off. I cut you off.
I say I'm going to upload a video every Thursday. I upload a video.
Exactly. We say we are going to come shoot.
we are going to come and shoot.
Yes, that's standing on business. Basically, doing everything you said you're going to do.
Yeah.
But since this is the month of love, February, we are going to be talking about standing on business in relationships.
And are you standing on business
in relationships? Yes.
Upepo kidogo. Your lighting.
Unaona?
Anyway, forgive us if the lighting is not okay.
Okay. I'm standing on business. In relationships, I am.
Vibaya sana.
Taki hiyo mchezo. Ever since I discovered my worth and what I do bring to the table. Nigga, please.
Nana, ile G5 peace out.
Standing on business. Very seriously. Sitingiki ngo. I'm like the tree planted by the riverside. I'm like a tree planted by the riverside whose leaves never run dry. That is a scripture in, I think, Psalms. I'm not sure the verse, but it's in Psalms.
Psalms 1.
Psalms 1.
Yes.
Okay, yes, Psalms 1.
Wacheni tu niwaambie kweli, nimeona director amefanya hivi. I mean producer amefanya hivi. Unajua. Nikajua.
So yeah. Mimi najua tu iko somewhere in Psalms, sijajua the exact verse.
February na stand on business na read the Bible. Kai. Wallahi nafaa kuanza. Najua nashinanga nikisema sawa nitaanza. Ama tutakuwa na Bible study. If you want a Bible study DM.
Najua niko na Bible study. Sawa.
Wallahi. Niko serious.
Same.
Sawa. Yay! Kai, I'm ready. My take it and grow. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. God is standing on business.
Another affirmation is every enemy that comes to us in one direction will scatter in 7. Hiyo iko Deuteronomy 28.
Adi hapa nitaka ile edit ya. Kuna ni challenge. Oh my God, let's nataka nikikuja hapa niwaambie. Psalms 28. Deuteronomy 5. Ecclesiastic. Munipig.
Ecclesiastes.
Oh. I'm standing on this. Tuendelee na topic yetu. Kabla nianze kujiaibisha hapa.
Anyway. As we are standing, our topic of today is basically how, when you say you're going to leave that man, how to stand on business of living.
And why, but let's start from why are people not standing on business?
Yeah. And I think one of the main reasons is loneliness.
All right, true.
People don't,
I agree.
The previous episode. People don't want to be alone. They're scared of being alone. They're scared, I don't know, because being alone scares them. Why?
Yeah.
Can the thoughts become too much?
Ask me.
Why?
I've been struggling with that. Una feel you need somebody to be affirming to you. Kama nilikuwa nimesema, you see, I was feeling overwhelmed. My week was a little bit shaky. And I was feeling like I'm fatigued. Niko na kazi mingi. It's a lot. Like, nahitaji mtu aniambie, Diana, you're doing a good job. You know, I need hiyo kuambiwa, kubembelezwa. So hii inanifanya nitake kwenda kutafuta. Si stand on business na nikiwa nimesema hii mwaka nakaa single. So sasa na feel the urge of nahitaji hiyo validation.
Really?
So sasa hiyo ndo inafanya watu kama sisi wenye tuna feel lonely but we are working. Like let me tell you, that is a work in progress. Mimi napenda, like, I think you should challenge yourself for it to work. You really should tell yourself, by the way, bocha niji challenge. No, ujieke a prize at the end. Ujiambie, if I'm able to conquer this, I'll buy. Unajua nashinanga hadi kwa my take ile ya mudhani ile ya mental health. I used to say, we are like two. Me always feel like we are two. Like the inner you, the consciousness. Kwa psychology kuna mambo id. Okay, so lakini kuna the physical you, the yenye admin onanga mind pick up part of the physical you, and then there is the inside you, the instincts, the subconscious bas hizo vitu zote. So the two of you, so huyu wanje ana ule wa ndani ana responding na huyu wanje akiona mtu, that's why you can see somebody, you see, oh, they are attractive, the inner you ana get your part, anasema okay, let's welcome them. So I feel like ukijiambia the outside you akijiambia we have a prize, the inner you atakuwa like lakini si ulisema tutakuwa na prize, like mbona you get. So you have to have that you have to put yourself in like that dialogue. Yeah, we are two, like kuna ule Diana ndani anangoja huyu Diana wanje afanye like be your own motivator, like ule Diana ndani yako like but see we said but so yeah, I think
point noted.
Yeah, I think unafaa for me that's how at least I've been trying to stand on business. It's challenging, but me so long as heri hadi tusimame na mguu moja lakini tuna stand on business. Bora to fly. We are not flying.
Na hatukurumi. Hatukuku chini tukicrawl.
We are not crawling.
Yeah.
And we might be shaken, but still we are standing on business. Atukubali mti yanguke bana.
Yes.
Kitu simamisha hiyo kitu sikia. If you know, you know. Why are people not standing on business? This works. Duh.
Yeah.
Nini guy. Nini guy. Unajua like watu wako addicted out here na soul ties na hizo vitu zote.
Kwanza soul ties. Soul ties is crazy. Unajua soul tie ni unaweza amka asubuhi, your life is going great, but unasikia tu shit. Like unasikia tu uko down, unasikia kulia, unasikia everything is going wrong for you, unashangarada. Kumbe wewe mtu mwenye uko na soul tie, yeye ndio anasikia hivyo. So it is transmitting to you because of the soul tie. So you're perfectly okay. Uko na job, ama uko shule, we have a nice family, you have nice friends, your social life is budding, everything is just going great, but unasikia tu unashangarada. Kumbe ni hiyo soul tie.
God please help us. The guy, God tusaidie. I just don't want to talk more about the sex, but you can have self-control. Yeah. Moving on to
ikwangi important hivyo. Hakuna mtu ameidedi juu ya lack of.
True. At least heri ukuwe na heartbreak, lakini si lack of nini. I mean watu wamekufa juu ya heartbreak, si lack of sex.
Anyway, moving on swiftly.
My
next point is peer and social media influence. This can be in two ways.
True.
You see your friends and people online, wanapelekwa dates, wana receive flowers, nini. Ama unaona tu msee amepiga picha kwa ameshika na mkono uko, I want this. I really, really want this.
Kwanza in this time of love.
Kwanza this season, Valentine's hii. Me, I thank you, God Jesus, niko na cat. Siku. Na niko na assignments due the following day. So hakuna time.
Wednesday, that's the 15th.
Hakuna time. Yeah. So your time niko na cut assignment, niko deep in my books. So I thank God I'll be distracted during that time.
Yeah.
But at the same time, what I would say, people wanaona people out there with their people, wako zile za hata kasi ko happy, acha tu nikae na yeye ndio watu waone niko na mtu.
People pleasing pia hapo inakama in handy.
Exactly, people pleasing. The second way peer and social media can influence you to not stand on business is marafiki wako anakuambia kwani nini, what is the worst that can happen? Wewe mtext, wewe mpigie, wewe kwani nini ita happen? Si unamdai piga. So you know what we are going through in the relationship and you really don't want that, but because your friends are pressuring you to kuzileza sawa. Alafu sasa kwanza mimi nilikuwa naambiwa okay, some of my friends are trying to make me get back together with my ex. And then sasa their main argument was because me nimeiva na yeye ameiva will look good together.
Me too.
Mimi niko sasa nigga please. Mimi sitaki ku look good, mimi nataka ku feel good.
Yes.
I don't care how good I look with someone. I will look better with someone who treats me the right way.
Real.
You get?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think that's the way social media can influence you.
Oh my God, but that one is always so bad. I think you need Jesus. And God. No, for real. Jo, vitu zingine zinakwanga out of our control. They're not things we can control. For me, I think praying. Actually, praying is one of the ways you can stand on business.
Real.
You just ask God to keep you accountable, because
it's very simple. Every time you feel lonely, every time you think of calling him, call on to God.
Yeah.
Ukisikia acha nipigie Kamau because let's lakini si
Kamau tumemwongelelea hapa kwa hii podcast. Wewe Kamau. My cat is called Kamau.
Kupigia Kamau, you just say a prayer, a short one, like God, I'm tired of thinking of this man.
Yeah.
So easy thoughts. It will work.
Yeah. True.
Kama unataki kuomba, soma Bible.
Yeah. I'ma listen to worship.
Yeah.
Yeah. True.
Lean on God for support.
Yeah, but lakini your pressure ni real. Hiyo nayo ni real. Hiyo nayo inaingia kwa roho. Hiyo pia ya kuchochana, that is a very good point that you've made. Sending all the love to all the people who don't have good friends to keep you accountable. It's really crazy. I'm so sorry that you're dealing with that. And another reason that people don't stand on business is hope, because they feel
he'll change.
Unakumbuka episode 5 ukisema unajigive ile reason ya honeymoon stage, ile hapo unajiambia but alikuanga yani bado anakupiga, lakini unajiambia sini stress, he had a bad day at work,
making excuses for him.
Okay, but then me used to be understanding girlfriend. Unakumbuka mimi ni understanding friend? I'm still working on that. Nikacheza what will make me not become an understanding girlfriend.
Hakuna. Kwanza unakaa tu understand kila kitu. Unakaa ku understand every lie he gives.
Putting myself in his situation.
I will never understand your reasoning behind that.
Utanikuja nomania mara 3 kwa podcast na niambia hivyo. Alafu pia kuna isiko niambia I like the way you reason. Nini unajicontradict?
Hiyo specifically hiyo yenye tunaongelelea I understand. Let me see it from their point of view.
Yeah, hiyo kujigive so much hope. Delulu. Being delusional.
Yep.
Delulu. Being delusional. That is how people are not standing on business. Lakini anyway.
Lakini
unaona si lakini atanifanyia hivyo kama nani anafanyiwa hivyo, si hadi mimi naweza fanyiwa hivyo. You know, your friends give you hope. Niko kwa a toxic relationship, ama niko na relationship that is dysfunctional, and then you have a very functional relationship. I'll be looking at your relationship and I'm like, I know I can get what uko too positive. You will kill yourself. You will kill yourself anyway.
And that man is not planning on changing.
Yeah. Trust you me, people don't change. Like, people try to change, but kuna vitu tu watu wako. They are working on that. Tuseme, I don't think people. Anyway, moving on swiftly. Another point.
FOMO, fear of missing out. Everyone in your age group is dating and doing what kwa zile za ai. Kwani mbona mbona na mimi nisi date? Alafu most of the time utajiambia tu asini date tu already. Or another reason why people find it hard to stand on business is because they don't want to get out of their comfort zone.
You've hit the nail on the head.
Because they know the person who they're supposed to be standing on business with, but wanamjua, they feel like they know the person, so they're just like, sinikae tu hapa kwenye najua what is going to happen, kwenye najua what is happening, kwenye I know him, instead of going out there to meet other people. Oh, mara that is too much work. Oh, mara nini, alafu insecurity sasa zinaanza ku come up. What if you're not even pretty enough for them? What nini?
Right.
Yeah.
Personally, I won't echo on that because that's self-explanatory. Yeah, explain. Please, can you just stand up? Simama kwenye biashara. Simama. If it means having to pray every day, pray. If it means having to report yourself to a friend, report yourself.
Like there's this TikTok I saw. It was a friend group of girls, like 4 girls. And then one of them had a toxic ex that she didn't want to let go of. Ikafika point, every time I mention anafanya squats. Every time you mention his name or you talk about him, unatupia squats 20. So mongelele sai 3 minutes later mongelele tena is on his squats 40. Yeah. So
but then pia hapa kama ite kutaka mna ritual ama virtual ritual ukifanya kitu tunakohola, because I'm so sure people will be holding us accountable for us not, God forbid, if we not upload one day a video, they'll hold us we need to also hold you accountable.
Kujeni mjistaki kwetu.
Kuje utuambie by the way na utuambie tu niandikie hapo kwa DMs. I mean hapo kwa stories. But we are planning on how to keep you accountable in everything you do.
Yeah. 2024 you need friends who keep you accountable.
Yeah.
Because that is the only way you'll grow. See friends who just give you the leeway to do whatever you want.
Kuchochana, but there is a story. Yeah, kuchochana imeniuma because that's so wrong. You think your friends want the best for you? Oh God, that's so wrong. Oh my God, and if you're that type of friend, please. You need Jesus. You need Christ. Get your life together, girl. Anyway, and how do we stand on business? E-business. Sasa, how are we going to stand on it?
My first point is setting boundaries.
I don't think
and standing firm on them.
I don't think people understand boundaries.
Hey. Sasa kufunza watu boundaries.
Boundaries, territories, hizo vitu, boundaries.
A boundary is like something, to me, my understanding of a boundary is sifai kupita hapo. Sasa mi kwangu hata sifai kufika. Like all my male friends know. Sexual things with me is a no. Hata ufanye nini, it's a no. That's a boundary for me.
Yeah.
So you can't even dare to kuniambia angel. Sijui onge. No.
Please, guy.
So a boundary is like useme nini? You won't disrespect me.
Yeah.
And then someone disrespects you.
I'm not talking to you the way they want.
Yeah.
Akifika hapo nivyo. It's over. That's where you let them go. No compromise.
As in you set a boundary like in relationships sasa.
You like
let's explain aje. Example ya boundary in a relationship ni
going through your phone.
Yeah.
Going through your phone.
Kama a phone can be a boundary.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Yeah, a phone can be a boundary. I think some relationship, even clothes, can be a boundary. No. Kulingana na venye relationship yako iko. We are not judging. Kama hataki uvae nguo zake usivae. I mean, like in friendships, don't like there are girls who don't want you to speak to their man. Don't speak. Unaenda make it clear hataki ukwe associated na.
Acha hata niwatafutie the Google definition of boundary.
Umeona ni serious?
Nimeona ni serious.
Ina get serious. But if they say something, I think it's boundaries can be met if there is respect. Boundaries inakuanga met if people have respect
for each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the only way, because I respect your decision and that's it. I'm not gonna cross a path, you know.
Okay. Yeah, nimeelewa. The Google definition is personal boundaries are the limits and rules we set for ourselves within relationships. They explain a person with healthy boundaries can say no to others when they want to, but they're also comfortable opening themselves up to intimacy and close relationships. So I feel like standing firm with your boundaries is like, I think it's the same as having values.
True. Nini unajua hizi zinasikikanga kwa mic.
Venye like if I say I'm not going to drink, I'm not drinking.
True.
and then you tell me piga shot moja. Like if I say no, like that's standing firm on my boundary.
Yeah.
You get like if I say don't touch me, don't touch me. Yeah.
And it comes with respect. I respect that.
I respect your boundaries. So, same.
I don't get why you should not respect somebody. Like if they say they don't want this, they don't want to be in a relationship with you, they don't want to be. And there's nothing you can do to change their mind about it. But then mtu akishasema amesema. Hakunanga ya acha nitamconvince. You know that's how people actually put themselves in toxic relationships. You're forcing yourself to be with somebody who doesn't want to be with you. So even when they treat you, they won't treat you right because they don't want to be with you.
Yeah.
Mimi nikishaona nina force, that's why I just let go because I'm literally leading myself into the toxicity. I'm leading myself into that toxic relationship. Once the first red flag, just go.
Really?
Because ain't no way umeona hiyo red flag ya kwanza unajiambia that's the only red flag that can be there. What makes you think hadi hiyo red flag moja haitakuwa reason enough for you to leave? Ati umepata let's say you are going through the phone and then you find multiple women and a text and then mwambiane sorry it won't happen again. What makes you think they won't go back? What makes you think?
Wanasemanga once a cheater always a cheater. Sijasema mimi, nimesema wanasemanga.
That's it.
Sima tunasemanga once a scout always a scout. Once a cheater always a cheater.
I mean, I think saa ingine mashida ya kujitakia ni sisi. Well, we just bring ourselves problems.
Real.
Yeah.
Anyway,
next point, I think having friends to account for your behavior by letting them know what, like, I tell you, Gathoni, I don't want to keep meeting with Kamau. Nikitaka kwenda ama nikienda kumeet na yeye nakwambia by the way Gathoni, imagine nasikia kwenda kumeet Kamau, you will remind me, girl, we're standing on business. We are standing on, but then your stuff your women empowerment inakwanga strong. Ni kama ile day ulistand ukatuacha hapo. Yo like kuna vitu zingine you have to let your friends tell you. Cause you talk to yourself, unajiongelesha, unajaribu kujiconvince, lakini haiwork. But once you tell your friends, they'll keep you accountable for it. They'll be like, no, we are standing on business. We are very much focused. And then they will remind you of the goals. Sindio?
I love my best friend for that. TTB. She keeps ananiekanga sense. Nikisikia tu ninaanza kwenda left na nafaa kwenda right nampigianga ama namtafuta. Unajua what conversation with her she ananiongeleshanga sense and then she'll keep me accountable hadi niko sawa. Pole madam. I am sorry for disobeying you.
Yeah,
another friend of mine, Danu ni keep accountable. Because hizi najua nikaweza rudi kwenye liniambia nisirudi nashutiwa. Machine gun.
For real. Danu is like Palace
army officer.
True.
General.
True.
Kwa straight ama kwa straight.
Akubembelezi.
True. And that's what I like about my friends.
Yeah, keeping it real.
Yeah, juu hata mimi sitakubembeleza. So sitaki mtu akunibembeleza.
Yeah. True. Friends can keep you very accountable while standing on business. Like hadi kusoma. There's this time I used to be okay. Mimi kusoma, I love reading at the end of the semester. Like when the exams are near, nitajua schedule my timetable in that sitakuwa na anything hapo inani distract. Like we are standing on business with books. So I had this friend, pia anasoma, ana translate, anakwambia no, namtext namwambia nasikia kulala, nyambia no, we are reading, tunasoma. I think so, like people who remind you kukumbusho, because ourselves we forget. We are human beings, we can forget and be like,
Ama unampea tu kaliwe. Unaanza kujambia, it's not that bad.
It's not that serious.
Ushaanza kujigaslight.
We are very good gaslighters. Me, I'm a very good gaslighter to myself.
Actually, it wasn't that serious.
And you'll find out the ironic thing about all that is it's a cycle. It's a fucking cycle. It's a cycle because you say I want to do it. Ni kama merry-go-round. Another one.
Kwanza ni inaanza na I won't do it. I'm thinking about it. I will do it. Regret. I won't do it. I think about it. I do it. I regret. I don't do it.
Sa wale utaenda hivi. Ukijiambia na twende tena take 2, take 3. My goodness. Utapata umeenda mara 50. Uko hapo bado hivi. Na si ati ni unasonga basic is a wheel.
Iko hapo tu.
Stagnant too. Inaenda tu hakuna progress. That's why there is no growth. There is nothing. Uko tu unashanga by the way are my friends progressing and me I'm not progressing. Ha. Anyway, next point.
I think I can also add to you keeping your friends accountable. You also just keep yourself accountable.
Oh yeah, right. With the same thing, the prize. You set a prize for yourself. Gift yourself. Tell yourself, by the way, nikifanya hivi, I will reward myself. Be your own motivator. By the way, be your own True. Yeah. Anyway.
My next topic.
My next point
is letting go of those who don't see your worth and value you. Cut them off.
Inanikumbusha unakumbuka nikisema I was people pleasing because I don't like cutting off. Hiyo mambo ya understanding. Nestakangi kucut off watu. So nataka kwa please niwabembeleze.
Nani anaumianga?
We are healthy. Tumesema you keep me accountable. I will come report. Sitamaliza my take I think season 1 by the end of April the first quarter inaisha. I will come give you feedback on how healthy is doing because healthy is the business. Yeah. Keep me accountable for that one.
Yes.
Because mina people please ile kubembeleza watu wabaki because na wahurumianga what if ama ile mentality ya now what if I'll need them in the future. Because then I say there are 8 billion people
and God knows what you need. Okay.
I will
so at the time when you will need someone like that, he will send you another person. You don't have to hold on to this one. That is what I came to. Tulikuwa tunaongea na nani? Sikumbuki. Ikani hit.
I love that. God knows what you need.
Ikani hit that. Okay, just last year I lost like 2 of my very close friends, but see to death. Like we were just we were like on different paths in life. So, and at that time, my ex alikuwa there for me. Yeye alikuwa ananiambia yeye alikuwa ananiambia these friends are not good for you from the beginning. Mimi nilikuwa najifanya kichwa ngumu. But he was there. When I wanted to rant about my friends, he was there. Nini. When I felt bad, he was there to comfort me. But
he kept you accountable.
We broke up.
Yeah.
So, nikakuja kuona maybe he was just here for a season. God knew I needed him during this time because I'm going to lose friends and I need someone to lean on. So he sent him to me. Yeah. But then after that season was over, God took him away. True. His job in my life was done.
Yeah. You remember we were having actually that conversation you're talking about, and that is actually the conclusion. That's the take we came to Lulizana. By the way, what's the take of all this? Na tukasema, he used to keep you.
He used to keep me.
He used to, when you look on your story, like how those friends. Seriously, I was actually, it was so bad together. Nilikuwa naambia Gadhani nakwanga nimemweka hapa, and then I was like, girl, what were you tolerating? Aki nilikuwa naambia Gadhani mimi nakweka hapa, and then I hear you're tolerating, so I'm like, girl. Anyway, we thank the Lord that he took them away. But I was actually, you remember we were telling us that in that close season, Nika ilikuwa wa kwanza ameenda, wa pili ameteka, Mungu akamalizia na X. X no akafunga hiyo chapter ya watu kwenda. But in that season that you were losing the first two, your ex was there to hold to. He was the one. Mungu ako like, huyu wacha tusimtoe sahi because yeye ndo anakupe hope. Yeah, like he's there for you. He's giving you, for that season. And then says the last season, yeah, huyu ex imeisha. Akatoka. Na venye alitoka, your season, the person now who kept you accountable was God. I loved how intentional God is.
Same.
He is he is extremely intentional. I cannot even keep on explaining how God is very intentional. Even like with my take, in everything you do, like just see the goodness in the Lord in everything you do. Ebu angalia situation yene uko ujiambie, by the way, kama si God, by the way, God did this for me for a reason. God was there for me in this season, and I acted that way because of God is very intentional. God is very he aligns your life. Even when you pray, na imekuwa session ya God.
Ndio naona tuna
preach. When you're praying to God, tell God, may my goals align with
your will.
With your exactly. Because labda umejipangia but God, and the time your life takes a different turn, you will feel like maybe God was not on my side. Maybe God anapeleka. You're not looking at it from there because you didn't ask God, please make my goals align with your will. The time God's will is, of course, God's will is the one that is gonna happen. So the time your goals hazitaenda venye will ya God God ameplan your life itaenda, you'll feel like God is the bad person there. So I feel like when you're praying, just ask God, am I doing the right thing? And that's why I even keep on saying, as much as 2023 I had the capacity to start my take, that was not the will of God to start at that time. Wewe 2023 ulikuwa na heal. Maybe God knew at the end of the day utafanya hii story na Gathoni. We were listening to my take actually here with my sister. And kuna patuli episode 2. Thank you for episode 2 is my favorite episode. She was saying ulisema that 2023 came with losing your friends, with losing those people you were close with. And then mimi nikasema apart from me. And my sister was like, God didn't take you out of her life because he knew the assignment you had in her life at the end of the day. I was just like, God is very...
If you start talking about the goodness of God, tutashinda hapa.
Oh, God is very... I love God.
Same.
I love God.
Next, nini?
My other one was praying. Yeah. Tushaongelelea hiyo. Hiyo by the way, hiyo point nimesema sasa hii explanation ilikuwa ya praying. Just pray by the way, ask God to keep you accountable, and he will. You may not think so, but trust you me, he will. As much as hakuonyeshi na kukeep, he will. Utaona tu at the end of the day, but God was keeping me accountable all this time. Hey, na kuna joto, my friend. Business inachemka.
Ingine ni putting your values first.
Right.
Like your morals and values. Like I remember yes, tukiwa match, tukiwa quick match, you were saying people compromise their values for relationships.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So like putting your values first and like your morals come first. It will be very hard for you to not stand on business if you put your morals first, if you put your values first. Juu utaendea
what is available.
If you don't have morals, utaendea to what is there. The same way tunaambiangwa, fall in love when you're ready, not when you're lonely.
All right.
Don't let go of your values because huyu ndio wako sahi.
Yeah.
Again, God's timing is always right.
And I was listening to a podcast, and it's the same time, actually, that's why I brought it up that day. They were saying, if you like, just sit down. They were in therapy and their therapist told them, take a book, take a note pen, I mean a pen and a notebook, or write it on your phone. Write your values. Write the values you want, you have. I can't, like, if you can't be with a person who drinks, then don't compromise that. If you can't be with a person who doesn't love God, yes, they are pretty, yes, they look, they have money, they have all that, but don't compromise that one thing, because labda hiyo ndo itakucost. Write down your values, look at them, and I'm like, is this person compromising any value? And that's how we define healthy. You wanna be healthy in that hadi yeye anafit in. It's compatibility. Una fit in kwa values zake, ana fit in kwa values zako, and that's how you can be having a healthy relationship.
And actually that's actually that's the reason why I'm not looking for a relationship right now. The kind of man I want, I'm not the kind of girl he would want right now. You get me? I want a man of God, a very, very serious man of God.
Yeah.
And I feel like if I do get a man of God right now, we won't be equally yoked.
Because he also wants a woman of God.
Yeah, we won't be equally yoked if we date right now. So I'm just like, let me first work on myself, my spirituality, nifike level yenye, when I do get that man of God, he won't have to compromise any of his values for me.
Yeah.
Right now, when Nico, I'm not a Proverbs 31 woman.
Yeah.
I aspire to be, but I'm not yet. You get.
So until you are.
So until I am, I'll stay single.
Yeah.
And I have no problem with that.
And it's very intentional.
Yeah.
And that's okay.
Yeah.
Love it. Girl. Niliwaambia 2024 is not ready for.
So yeah, that is like another thing of putting your values first.
Unajua mimi nakwanga sapiosexual babe.
Intelligent.
Unaongea tu niko like, you're a smart guy. Aki guy. God, thank you for my friends. Thank you. God, you make me happy so much. But yeah, I think that's a very good thing. Your values. I think that's why I've been single. Siachangi ifike relationship as much as inaweza kwa situationship. Staki ifike relationship because I don't want to compromise. I've witnessed people compromise their values for one or two things. Doesn't end up well. We all want healthy. Ebu tutaona kitu jina itakuwa gani, but healthy. Inayo tuna stand on it. We are standing on it. I love that. Uzuri, I'm here to keep you accountable. Yes. My take is here to keep you. Alafu niambie podcast ya Mungu. Mamo, it's just filled with the goodness of the Lord. Anyway, another one is nimemaliza points zangu. Uko na moja?
Mimi niko na one more. I have one more.
How to stand on business is by... How do you stand on business?
As you think, let me say my point. Learning to lean on yourself. When things get hard, when you're in doubt, learn to look to yourself. When in times of trouble, jiangalie. Usienda kutafuta comfort kwingine. You get.
I feel kama you're directed to me. I'm so eager to listen. I'm just like, yes.
The moment you decide to lean on someone for support, that person, you've given them control over you. That person can control your mood. They can control everything about you simply because you've given them the power. But once you ukona hiyo ya, okay, I'm sad, let me look to myself. I give myself kind words. I ask myself, Angel, why are you sad? Tell me, because I feel unattractive. Unaanza kujiambia, Angel, you're beautiful, nini. Uendi kuambia mtu mwingine ati nasikia unattractive, ndio akuaffirm. You get?
That's
get what I'm saying? Yeah, so that ndio tunaambia, even in relationships, don't make that person do everything.
That's so me, baby.
Be your own person. Yeah, kwe the own person. Mkuje pamoja, mkwe together. A thing. Together.
Yeah.
See, at the end, he is you and you are him. Yeah. You get? When things go wrong and you two, break up and you go your separate ways. If he was your everything, you will never be able to move on. Kama yeye ndo alikuwa anakupea support when you're having a bad day, hata kama you're standing on business, mmeenda no contact, you're having a bad day, yeye ndo alikuwa umezoea kukikimbilia. You will just find yourself calling him or texting him.
That's why another reason people don't stand on business.
And you won't be standing on business and it will be just another cycle. Jutseme, sasa tumefika part ya, I won't talk to him. Oh, but I'm having a bad day. Yo ni kubagain. Let me talk to him.
That's a stage in grief. Bargaining. You bargain.
But once you learn to lean on yourself. When you're in doubt, you either lean on yourself or you lean on God. Me, I used to lean on myself, but these days I'm teaching myself to lean on God. Like if I'm having a bad day, I open the Bible. Yeah. And read or listen to some worship.
I'm so poor at leaning on myself. I'm rather a person who leans on God. Because for me, actually, people think that still my relationship with God I don't have. But for me, my relationship with God is a relationship. You know, the way I want to talk to someone like, hello, okay, guy, no go. Like, I'm just like, I'm so, okay, God, please, nisaidie, like, no go. Like, just having that conversation as a father-daughter conversation. Hey, episode.
But this is leaning on, when you stop leaning on other people for validation, you become self-sufficient.
I think
so even when he leaves, you won't start blaming yourself at, oh, he left because I didn't do this, or he left because I did this. You'll realize it's not your problem. It's not your fault. Especially if you guys didn't have a problem and you just broke up out of nowhere. Yeah. Maybe they're struggling with their own issues.
I feel like that's me. That's for me because I'm one of my love languages actually is words of affirmation. And it can be very confusing. I think when you told me, Sema, words of affirmation, it never used to be my love language. It never is. But at a point, I used to rely on people's information about me. And the fact that I'm a people pleaser, I seek validation from outside and I want them to affirm to me, oh, unakaa vizuri, oh, unaona, relying on people and I want the information, you know. I think that's dangerous. Yeah. Do you never have your own image of yourself? Yeah. You don't have your own identity. Yeah. You're relying on other people images of you. Yeah. So mtu atakwambia wewe unakuanga mean, so unaanza kujiona I'm mean. Wewe unakuanga nyenye unaanza kuona nyenye.
Inani affect. So you never actually have a sense of this is who I am. As Angel or as Modoni.
Once
you never
I get that, I will be a party bitch. Wallahi. But anyway, I really love that. I really, really do love that point. Actually, that's my take. That's my take on my take by the Nonnies. That's my take. Because that's a very nice point. That's actually a very nice point. Flowers to you, my girl.
Thank you.
Anyway, the last, for me, what I'd finish by saying, how another way to stand on business is working on yourself. Just the same thing. Just try to first, unaona kama wewe last year ukiheal, ingekuwa very easy for you not to say I'm not standing on business because you've not healed your emotion, your traumas, your, you know, different things. I think that's one of the things. You're not healthy. You yourself, you're trying to people please. You're trying, you know, you're very unhealthy. I think when you work on yourself, you become aware. You know, you ground. I am standing by this. That's how you're going to. I'm not compromising my values. You have, go for therapy. Then you're working on your self-esteem, your self-confidence, self-image. You're just working on yourself. I think that's another way of standing on business.
Looking towards bettering you. Yeah. Focusing on
yourself. You. Yeah. Because many people just enter serious relationships because watu enter relationships. People get in serious relationships. People who get in serious relationships are people who have really worked on themselves. Yani, as much as huyu msee akinifanyia kitu haitakuaffect sana because unajua hautakaa kwa hiyo toxic relationship because you know you're self aware. Huyu mtu atakwambia your body looks bad because uko na self acceptance. Yani working on self. Yeah. I mean that's my finishing point and that's my parting shot here. Yeah. Anyway, so what's your take?
Working on you, let me add to your point. Working on you comes with putting yourself first.
Yeah.
Putting your happiness first and being honest with yourself.
Unajua many guys but there guys, one thing I'll give guys, or at least guys I've seen or I've heard from, wanasemanga, I don't want to date until I become the person I want to become. Most of the people who compromise their values are ladies. Ladies are the ones who really compromise. I don't know, I think near the loneliness. I don't know.
But as females, we are emotional.
Oh,
we need that comfort na hiyo kubembelezwa.
But I don't know.
But I think being honest with yourself is very important if you want to stand on business.
Yeah.
Juu sasa hiyo ingilia point yenye nilisema episode 5. You tell yourself so many good things about this boy that your brain believes it. It's also good to be honest with yourself when he becomes someone totally different from the man you first met. Be honest with yourself. Tell yourself he's changed. Yeah. He's not the man I fell in love with anymore. Yeah. He's not treating me the way I would want to be treated, and I deserve better.
Yeah, and we are not going back. But there nimekumbuka one of the there is someone I know. It's crazy. The reason she, girls can be crazy because relationship yake ilikuwa imeisha hiyo honeymoon stage. Of course I don't know the stages of relationships, but kuna stages. Kuna the first time it's all rosy and flowery. Sasa when ilisha alienda kuhop. Anatoka huko hiyo honeymoon inaisha, anaenda next honeymoon, kisha anaenda next honeymoon. My guy. My lord.
Kuna magonjwa huku nje wewe. Acha mchezo, wacha.
Okay.
Wacha we. Acha jokes.
You need Jesus. That's my answer. Kwanzia leo, you need Jesus. God. This has been a very nice. Actually, in quite overtake episode 2. I love this episode. I've loved this episode so much. Anyway, so what's your take on this episode?
My take was hiyo ya kuwa honest with yourself. I have, from my last relationship, I like to say I've moved on, but I haven't healed. You get? Because I was still lying to myself. But now, nimeona lazima nikuwe honest.
You may come from the heart. Ukisema hiyo point.
Yeah, hiyo ni Holy Spirit ilikuwa
inaongelesha. Let me give my take on this. So my take is that you can actually set boundaries, you can actually stand on business. Ni wewe tu kuamua. Si uko na friends? Si uko na God? Kupata access kwa God ni free.
No, si uko na sisi.
No, uko na sisi. Mnadai what? Mnataka? It's very simple, but unaweza more stand on business. And trust you me, when you stand on business, everything will align. Because your mental health is at peace. Your mental health is so important. I cannot stress that enough. You all know I love mental health is my second name. Like, when you become healthy in one sector of your life, the others will follow suit. So, I mean, you can, unaweza amua na uamue. It's all possible. Everything is possible. Nothing is impossible. With God, everything is possible. Hapo sijui niweke YouTube a session with God because episode bete kama utafeel ku give your life to Christ. Are you the problem? We do not know. For you to find out, not for us to find out. Anyway. That's it for my take. Yeah, on my take by Noni.
Same. I don't think I have much to say, to add onto that. Yeah.
Yeah. So
what all I can say is we're not telling you it's from episode 5 and now this one 6. We're not telling you it's going to be easy to leave that relationship, that toxic relationship, but it is going to be worth it. It's not going to be easy, and it will take a lot of mental discipline. At as physical, mental. You know, everything starts in the brain. It takes so much of your energy, and you lazima ukwe strong. That is what I can say. Falling into temptation is very easy. Most probably if you are attracted to the person, not just in love, like actually attracted. Utakuwa unamuona kila kitu ina.
True.
All the walls you had built unaanza zero. So it's up to you to will yourself to do this, girl. You got this.
Yeah, you can do this, and trust you me, will be acha tukwambie sahi, we are so proud of even for planning to live. It's not easy. I know it's not easy. It can be actually hard, but just please, amwana, don't look back. Please just tembe hivi. Don't look at the sides, don't look behind, just look for angalia mbele. Just stand on that business. Trust you me, it's going to get, I kid you not, it's going to be so good. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be worth it. Utakuwa ukika hivi uko like, oh my God, why hadn't I done this anytime sooner? Why was I... And even when you realize that, please give yourself grace. Forgive yourself. It was a journey. It was part and parcel of life. It was time for you to learn. Kama hadi learn, ungejua aje hizi vitu. Ungeza hadi ungekuwa na business.
And every time you feel like karibu kurelapse kurudi, just shoot us a DM.
But they shoot us.
We will keep you accountable. Tutakuweka line.
True. Yeah. Anyway, thank you for watching this episode. It's been a long episode. Yes, squeezy tunaongea. Kuongea nayo tunaongea. But then this video, I think this is the last video of the month of love. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's the last video of the month of love. I hope your month of love has been amazing. We're sending you all the love, all the hugs, all the kisses. Everything nice, sugar, spice, and everything nice.
So my gram is at King Gazoni.
Mine is at Miss Mothoni.
And the podcast account is My Take. That's where you get all the announcements, snippets, everything. Everything including My Take.
Yeah.
Utaipata kwa account. Our TikTok is also My Take Pod. Yeah. And YouTube is My Take by Noni.
Yeah. And you can also follow our production. Oh, and also Spotify is at My Take Podcast.
Yeah.
And you can also follow our amazing producers. Shout out to them for giving us this equipment, the camera, the quality, everything is superb.
Yeah.
They're reliant.
Services.
Yeah, they are very
They got you for event coverage,
shoots,
harusi,
birthdays,
birthday, just
proposal. By the way, walifanyanga proposal lingine hapo fiti.
Hey, online.
CJ attend. Nili attend your day.
Hey.
BTS hapo from the time. Hey, my friend. From start to finish. Affordable prices. My friend.
Wacha mchezo wewe. Media services is the way to go. Wacha kulalia masikio.
Ebu angalia quality. Isipokuwa lighting, angalia quality. Ebu niambie kwani utaki hiyo? You don't want good things.
Quality over quantity.
You can find them at Makni Media on Instagram, and you can also email them at maknimedia@gmail.com.
Yeah. So
till next time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Peace. Out.